because I was thinking about this last night, I was just thinking about today and what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
So our business is growing, so our turnover is getting more and more, so naturally our consumption is going to be...
Yes.
So how do you compute that? Because we could reduce our emissions by 30%, for example, but if we go in the direction we want to, we could potentially be using more.
It's a really important question because it's separating off the total footprint, as in absolute emissions, because if you're a growing business, naturally, if you double the size of your business, your footprint is going to be bigger. It's just naturally going to happen. So it's about bringing it into an intensity metric. So maybe for every pound of turnover, you have an emissions factor, or for every member of the club, you have an emissions factor. So that if you take proactive action, you can reduce that intensity of emissions on a factor that you can quantify but follow. So each year, if the business is growing, and we want it to grow, we want you to become as successful as possible. We just want you to do that as efficiently as you can. And the way that you demonstrate the efficiency is in that intensity metric.
Perfect.
So if that's reducing, even if the total footprint is growing, if the intensity metric is reducing, then you're definitely going in the right direction because you're reducing the impact of every pound of turnover or for every member of your club. So that's how you really quantify that journey in a way that actually means something and makes sense. The last thing we want to do is say the answer to all your problems is do less business.
No,
have a smaller business. It's not that's not the reality we're living in. We need to help and facilitate the ability to grow and become successful as possible, but just do that in the most efficient manner. And the only way to do that is start with, where are my emissions coming from? Where are my risks? Where are my costs? And let's now table the options. What is appropriate for us to look at? So it's really about setting that up and then following it through in a strategic approach.